Hi guys, so today I came to answer your questions about caregiving and USA work. So somebody commented on my video, said, "Hi Aaron, I got selected for DV 2025. I have completed my DS260 but still working on 2NL. Hope will make it to America. Great content." Yeah, you will make it, brother. So somebody said, how much does a CNA earn? Are you paid hours, weekly? So you're kind of confused. How much does a CNA earn? And somebody else said CNA and caregiving is not the same. So I'm here to talk about more stuff you guys are commenting and asking. Let me start with telling somebody a CNA and caregiving is not the same. Let me tell you one thing. CNA is under caregiving. Who is a CNA? Go to your Google, do more research before saying anything. So who is a CNA? First of all, let me get here to your comments. Who is a CNA, guys? CNA is a certified nurse assistant. As you can see, a CNA helps a nurse with patients, meaning a CNA will do more stuff like bed bath, ambulating, changing the catheter, changing the dressing up the clients, then getting the client something to drink. All this is caregiving. So you guys, some of you guys are confused. This is all caregiving. Caregiving is helping a patient, like nurses. In Africa we have nurses. We don't have CNA, or we don't have caregiver. They're called nurses. Those are the ones I normally used to find in hospitals and in other facilities. So a CNA is a caregiver. They make it that straight. A CNA is a caregiver, but caregiving has a section of different jobs. Caregiver jobs, there is home health aid, and indeed a CNA will do a certificate of home health aid. Then a CNA will be certified by the state. The CNA will do a state exam. I'll talk about more about what CNA go through, like studying and being certified, how to become a CNA. But today I'm telling you a little bit about CNA and how it is different from other caregivers. A CNA is certified by the state. According to Massachusetts CNA, you have to do HHA. You have to become a normal caregiver, like HHA, that is home health aid. And home health aid is a certificate also attained by CNAs. If you stop on home health aid, you'll have caregiving jobs limited to only home health aid. But if you continue and do the full package of being certified by the state, you do the state exam, you are given a license and you have a license number. It can be accessed in the system. So you cannot be a CNA if you don't pass the state exam. Many have stopped on the home health aid and failed to pass the state exam. So those are called home health aid. Home health aid will work in facilities where CNA will work, but they will not be able to work in facilities like rehabilitation, because that rehabilitation centers, hospitals, and some other big facilities like hospitals, you cannot get job there unless you are certified by the state. And the CNA earns more than a home health aide. Home health aide will work in homes like these ones, where homes like these ones, it's a home health aide will take care of the old people, or he will take care of like old people with Alzheimer's, with difficulties, like they cannot take care of themselves. They don't use bathroom, they need to be changed, they use diapers, they need to be fed, they need to be like generally a home health aide is a caregiver whom you can hire to take care of your grandmother, because your grandmother needs company, your grandmother needs somebody to help him, needs assistant, like needs a caregiver. For a CNA can do all that, but a CNA is expensive. If you hire a CNA, some people they just need a CNA, some people they just need a normal caregiver like a home health aide. Where you need a CNA, you can also utilize a home health aide, but it depends on the complex where they need a CNA. Like if you need a CNA, you have to pay more, and you have to know that this CNA is certified by the state. That's why you have to give him more, and it has a limit of how much you can give a CNA, like a minimum wage. Like they might start on 22, but a home health aide you can, when I said 22, it is per hour. If a CNA is coming to your place and working 12 hours for 5 days, so you will multiply those 12 hours for 5 days. How much is it? Simple calculations. 12 hours for 5 days. That means a CNA will do, if 12 hours times 22, that is $264. That is 1 day. So if it's 5 days, multiply, first of all, you have to, if it's 5 days, meaning the first 40 hours will be multiplied by 22, and it will be the first 40 hours. If he works 5 days a CNA and is getting 22, the first 40 hours will be multiplied by 22. Then the other hours will be 1.5. 1.5 over $22 is 30, let me say 32 hours, 33. So a CNA, if he's working 5 days, 12 hours, so 12 hours in a day times 5 days, that is 60 hours. So a CNA will have 20 hours overtime, and if you calculate 33 times 20, 33 times 20, that is 660. That is overtime. And then the 40 hours, the 40 hours times 22, that is 880. So you have to see how much you make, and you have to see how much you make the normal hours, then the overtime, then you add 660. meaning a CNA has got 1,540 for a CNA who is working $22. That is 5 days and is working 12 hours. But if a CNA gets 25, meaning $25, meaning the first 40 hours he will make in the month, in a week. I'm talking about weekly. Here we are paid weekly. So this is 1,000. Then this is the one getting 25. This 1,000, and the other 20 hours is 1.5. That is 36. 36. So you will make 720 in the other 20 hours. So altogether a CNA will be getting 1,720. That is the one getting 25. But remember, there is taxes. They have to deduct taxes and maybe insurance. So a CNA will be deducted taxes and insurance, then he will end up getting 1,400. 1,400 after taxes deducted. That is for 1 week. So if you want to convert that to a month, the one getting 22. If you look at one getting 25 times 4, that means one getting 25 is getting something like $6,000, and the one getting 22 is getting like $5,000, 500. That is a CNA. So annually, you might ask, in a year, the one getting 25 in a year, if in 1 month he is making $6,000, so in a year, how much will it be times 12? It's 72,000. So $72,000, $7,000 is something good for an average American. They don't determine you as a low income earner. They say you are average. You're not seeking for aid from anyone. That is good money for somebody. Even if you have kids, it's good money to take care of you. You can save, you can pay your mortgage, you can pay. That's somebody who can live a life in America. So if you're two, you have your wife and you, that means you'll even get beyond $100,000 per year. If you are two people like me and my wife, you can get like $100,000. 100,000. That's good money. Convert it into your money. In a year, you will be in Ugandan shilling. You'll be making like 370 millions. That is if you're two. But remember, there is things like groceries, bills, transportation, vacation. So that's why they say we make this money but we don't see it, because there's a lot of expenses. So let me take you back to another question where somebody asked a caregiver, CNA is different from caregiver. A CNA is part of a caregiver, just that it's in another. To become a CNA, you have to be certified by the state. But you first become a caregiver, then you get certified by the state, then you become a CNA, and there is more money for CNA. as I told you, there is HHA and there is CNA. Depending on the other parts of the world, there is a way they call them. But in America, Massachusetts state, we have CNA and HHA. Those are all caregiver. There is private CNAs, those who work in people's homes. They get also good money. There is CNAs don't only get 25 or 22. There are those getting 20, 33, 35, even 40, even 50. Even home health aid, there are those who are getting even $50 per hour. Those who are working for rich people, very rich people. They first of all, they know how to maximize. They know how to bargain. When an employer is talking to you, you have to bargain. I'm telling you, they know how to bargain. So if you don't know how to bargain, you end up getting 25, 22. But if you know how to bargain, you get $27. You say, I have experience of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 7 years. That is money. Experience here in USA is money. And if you have that state, if you are certified by the state, that is also money. Here, education is money. Time is money. If you work hard, work more hours, you get more money. But education is money itself. So if you're there and asking the difference between CNA and caregiver, CNA is part of caregiver. Just that there is other caregivers like home health aid, private CNAs, private home aid. There are lots. Those who work with agents too. You can work with an agent when you're CNA and get more money than those who are working with companies. Hope you got my point, guys. I don't want to make this video long. I'll be answering your comments. Whatever you comment is what I will use and make a video about it. But a CNA is a very wonderful job, and the activities are normal. You just take care of an old person, you bath them, you clean them, you take them to toilet, you move them around. If it's walking, using a walker, you just accompany them and just talk to them, converse. When they want to chat, you chat with them. It doesn't mean that you have to be like more talkative. No, you just have to be there when they need you. When his or her children come to see them, you're just there to support them. Clean their mother, clean their father, their old parent. And also advise where it needs, like remind them to take medicine. You're not a nurse, you're an assistant nurse. So thank you guys. Hope you learned something from my video, and I would like to see you guys commenting. Please comment and watch and share my videos, and please follow and subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna bring this year 2025 is hot. I'm telling you, it's hot. You're going to see more jobs like CNA, more jobs like Balalu. If you are there and you ever want to work in autistics home or group home, that is going to be a very wonderful conversation, or a very wonderful blog, or a podcast, whatever, where I will talk about Balalu, autistic, and I will tell you different kinds of Balalus, different kind of autism, and other disabled kids, how to work in that kind of job. They are called direct care, they are called residential assistant. You first of all have to have a license. So I will be taking you through that kind of job, because I do that job too. And I also take you through Uber, how much Uber makes, why Uber people make money, and when do they make money. When it's busy, they go for busy city centers, and that's why they make big money. I will tell you how they reach their targets, weekly targets, then they get bonus money I'm gonna tell you all this, why you should go to DoorDash and why you shouldn't go to DoorDash. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.